Hi students, let's see the next topic. What is meant by displacement? Previously we saw what is distance, now displacement. So the net change in the position of an object between the two given instant of time is known as displacement. Very important word here, the net change. What is meant by net change? We have to find out the total distance traveled by the object. Either it is forward direction or backward direction or upward or downward. Whatever may be the things, we have to find out the net change. So if you want to find out the net change, if you are finding the net change, that is displacement. If you are finding the total change, that is distance. Very important. The net change when you are taking, it means forward and backward, we have to check the direction also. But in distance, nothing to worry about the direction. What is the total distance covered by the object? Here, okay, let's see what is displacement. At 5 am I am starting, the same case what we took in the previous one. 5 am I am starting, I am moving 2 km. At 7 am, I have crossed 2 km. Then from 7 am to 9 am, I am crossing again 2 more km. So the total distance covered by the object in this case is equivalent to the total displacement. So in this case, I am taking only forward motion. So 5 am to 9 am. How much is the total distance covered by the object? Is 4 km. And the total displacement, that is the position change between the final and the initial stage. What is the distance covered by the object? Is 4 km. So in this case, the total distance remains equivalent to the total displacement, means the position never have reached any other point except this moving in forward direction. Just keep on moving in the forward direction, it is not coming back. So 5 am to 7 am 2 km, 7 am to 9 am again 2 more km. So the total distance covered by the object is 2 km plus 2 km, which is 4 km. And the total displacement from here to here and here to here, 2 km plus 2 km, which is nothing but 4 km. In the first case, the total distance covered by the object and the total displacement of the object is equal, which is nothing but 4 km. Let's see the next case. Again, same thing, 5 am I started moving from the reference point. I crossed 2 km, 7 am I have reached somewhere that is which is 2 km away from the reference point. What I am doing, I am coming back in the same direction, means I am taking the backward motion. So in the backward motion, I am coming back to the reference point. Again I am crossing 2 km. So I have reached my reference point again. I am not moving in the forward direction. I am coming back to my reference point. 2 kilometers forward motion and 2 kilometers backward motion. In this case, what is the total distance covered by the object is 2 km in forward motion, 2 km backward motion. So the total distance covered by the object is 2 plus 2, which is nothing but 4 km. Means how much I travelled from morning 5 am to 9 am. That is 2 km plus 2 km, which is nothing but the 4 km is the total distance travelled. But we have to be very careful what is displacement. I am coming back to the reference point, means at the end of the time, means between 5 am to 9 am, if you see, I am standing on the same position, I am standing on the same place, means I have reached again the reference point. 2 km forward motion, 2 km backward motion. So the direction is changed, direction when it gets changed, 2 minus 2, which is nothing but 0 km. So the total displacement of the object, forward motion, backward motion. So there is a change in the direction of the movement. Whenever there is a change in the direction of the movement, we have to subtract. Means 0 km is the total displacement in the second case. Morning you are going from home to school. Your home to school 2 km. Evening you are coming back from your home to from school to your home, which is again 2 km. So what is the total distance you have travelled is 4 km. But what is the displacement? End of the day, I am at my home. So I have done a 0 km displacement, means no displacement. We should be very careful what is meant by distance and displacement. Again I am repeating, the total distance travelled by the object is known as your distance, and displacement is where I have started, means from my reference point and where I have ended with, what is the finishing point. Between these two, how much is the difference? Means we have to include the direction sign also whenever you are calculating the displacement. Thank you.